There's been a long debate on whether vaccines with the preservative containing mercury causes autism in children. Well, that debate landed in federal court, and late Friday afternoon, families with autistic children who blamed the vaccines were told their case has no merit. Joining me now from Washington with some perspective is Arthur Allen. He's the author of the book Vaccine. Welcome, Arthur.
Thanks for having me.
Well, the ruling could not have been more clear, more firm. It says that the theory of causation related to the vaccine is scientifically unsupportable, that this is a case where the evidence is so one-sided. People are calling this ruling definitive. Why is it so significant?
Well, because this case has been going around for 10 years. It's affected the way that people in this country view vaccines. 1 in 4 parents in this country blame vaccines for autism. And so this is a really important message that comes out of this case. Is an independent judicial body, just found that there was no evidence at all.
This seems like the classic debate between anecdotal evidence and empirical scientific evidence, because there are parents who were protesting the ruling and who are still convinced that their children's autism was triggered by the vaccines. Can this really end the debate?
Well, I think that people who are convinced that vaccines cause their child's autism are not going to be convinced otherwise. And, that's kind of a shame, but it's really the important thing about this ruling is that hopefully it will give people confidence when they have infant children that they can vaccinate them safely.
Well, the scientific community has weighed in, the legal community has weighed in. Many are saying it's now time to turn the research funding into other causes and other treatments. Where is that research heading?
Right. Well, I think one thing you can say for this controversy is that it has brought attention to autism, and so there's been new money committed by Congress for research. A lot of the research is about the genetic causes of autism, and there's some research going into possible environmental triggers for autism, if indeed they exist, which they may, although what we know now is that vaccines are not the trigger.
Well, thank you, Arthur Allen, for that insight. I appreciate your being here this morning.
Well, thank you for having me.